Okay, we're back, and before I go along with the final match here, I just again want to apologize for my voice, and it was getting really bad during that part. So if you have to turn up the volume to actually hear what I'm saying, that's fine. But help. I don't even know if people listen to me anyway, so it doesn't matter. But before we go towards the final match, I just want to stress about the women's championship matches between Asuka and Charlotte. Charlotte recently had a major dental surgery. I don't know. We don't know as much, but it did keep her out of the mixed match challenge last night. Which the final of the mixed match challenge is now Asuka and Miz versus Charlotte and Bobby Roode, because Bobby and his replacement Becky Lynch won in the match against the ones who won the fan vote, the Boss Club, excuse me. We do not know what Charlotte's thing is. If it's just a routine dental thing and WWE just doesn't want her to lose her teeth or whatever. If it's a drilling and they don't want her to lose the filling or the whatever, the crown or whatever, we don't know. We don't even know. It could be as severe as a root canal or just getting your wisdom teeth taken out, which is no easy feat depending on how many wisdom teeth have to be taken out. Some people have like all their wisdom teeth still. So to do that surgery, they have to take all of them out, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So if Charlotte can compete at the Mixed Match Challenge, this match will continue. I don't know that for sure. You don't want to see someone vacate the title weeks before WrestleMania. We had that with Naomi last year, and that was not fun at all. As for to the final match now, Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which is confusing how this match happened to begin with, because last week Daniel Bryan was medically cleared for the first time in like 3 or 4 years. It was a great moment. However, due to the attacks of Shane McMahon, Daniel had no choice but to fire Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which was great in a way because we had the return of a generic luchador, meaning the orphans of Mexico were safe. There were rumors of this man being dead for years. From rumors from the minor deaths all the way towards helping the orphans get out of a burning building. This was a sad, sad day for the wrestling scene of El Generico being dead for the longest time. And yesterday, we had a tweet from the generic luchador just saying hello, meaning the man is alive and well. However, Daniel Bryan may have killed him again because of this match. And what I say by that, people know El Generico is Sami Zayn. There's no way around that. If you don't, then I've exposed it for you and you're stupid. You really are. However, with that, it's unfortunate because of Daniel Bryan's matchmaking. The generic luchador may be dead once again because Sami Zayn is somehow back in the picture, and so is Kevin Owens. And by the way, speaking of Shane McMahon, Shane recently was in the hospital and recently unrelated to the attack a couple weeks ago, has suffered diverticulitis. For those who are unfamiliar with that, I will just say that it is the same ailment that took out Brock Lesnar during his first run in the UFC and quite damn could have killed him. It's a very serious ailment. I don't know if I call it a disease, an ailment, or something. But if it could potentially kill Brock Lesnar, like it almost did, then it's very serious. So we don't even know if this match will happen in the first place. It's possible, but it was a few weeks ago, so it's possible that it could happen. Excuse me. However, with this match, as more stipulations towards it, if Bryan and Shane win, then Sami and Kevin remain fired. However, if Kevin and Sami win, they will be reinstated to the WWE, and the agenda will continue at that point. However, this is the first match of Daniel Bryan in WWE, or in any ring for that matter, for several years. Of course, Bryan was taken out due to several factors, including lesions in his brain, and I don't remember if it was a possible tumor. It was possible, or maybe it was just the effect of the lesions. I don't know exactly. I don't actually remember either, but it was something around that area that could not let him compete. However, he's been medically cleared by several doctors since then, and as well as the WWE. And this is his first match, let alone at a WrestleMania, in several years. So it's a really weird predicament because the obvious choice is Daniel Bryan winning the match. However, if you want to keep Owens and Zayn in the WWE ring, then they unfortunately have to win. And my mind is saying Bryan and Shane will win, just to have that moment of Daniel Bryan, after several years, finally having his moment in the sun once again. However, this is probably the blow-off of this event. And if Zayn and Owens win, that would have the chain effect of Daniel Bryan potentially being fired as general manager, to where he could potentially wrestle full-time once again. So it really depends what you want to happen. Do you want Daniel Bryan to win and still be part-time general manager, part-time wrestler, or be fired and be full-time wrestler once again? And we don't even know if Bryan can be full-time. It could be potentially a part-time basis because, as far as we know, WWE will continue testing on him after every potential match. So this match will have a big impact on what happens in Bryan's career in the future. However, again, there's so many variables here. I don't know. I really do not know. But what I do know is WrestleMania is a little over a week away. And it's going to be a great night regardless.